Hello guys, MJ here. We are under physics. We're doing a revision. Please stick around with us as we revise on this question that has a mixture of simple machine and also moments. Just stick around on how we are going to handle this question. So please stick around up to the end of the video. Don't forget to share, like and follow our page so that you learn more. Okay, so the question says, the figure below is a diagram showing a load being moved using a wheelbarrow. And this is the wheelbarrow. As you can see, the load, the handle, and then we have F as the force, and then we have W representing the weight of the load and wheelbarrow in that case. Okay, let us see the questions that follow. The total mass of the wheelbarrow and the load is 80 kg. Okay, take gravity as 10 Newton per kg. And they're saying calculate the weight of the wheelbarrow and the load. Okay, so for us to be able to calculate the weight of the wheelbarrow and the load in this case, we need to know the mass that has been given for the load and the wheelbarrow. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, since it has been given in kgs, there will be no need for us to start dividing. Okay, so what we're going to do is just to use this value that has been given. Okay. So the 80 kg is representing the mass for the load and the wheelbarrow. Hence, finding weight will just be weight is equal to mass times gravity. In case you find that your mass has been given in grams, that is where now you need to convert your mass into kgs. But in this case, it's already in kgs, so no need for you to convert. Okay, so our data is mass is 80 grams, gravity has been given as 10. So we substitute, we're going to have 80 multiplied by 10. So the weight of the wheelbarrow and the load would be 80 times 10, which will just give us 800 newtons. That is the final answer for that. 2 marks we scored. Then calculate the force F required to lift the wheelbarrow. This is the force F here, required to lift the wheelbarrow. Okay, now that is where now learners make mistakes. Okay, it's a very simple question now. This is an application of moments in this case. So how do we apply moments here? Okay, we have two forces. Okay, we have this force, this weight that is being calculated here. It's a type of a force that we have. And then we have another force on the other end here. So here we have 800 newtons. Okay, now they are asking us to find that force F there. So whether we like it or not, we need to apply the concept of moments because we have two forces that are being applied in this case. At the same time, on this wheelbarrow, we have a turning point, which is this part here. So this will act as the pivot. Okay, so if you have a pivot and you have two forces acting in different directions, then the principle of moments can apply. So this is how we're going to apply the principle of moments. We have two forces, okay, this force and this force right here. Okay, so we'll say force 1, we'll represent this as our force 1 times distance 1 equal to force 2. So we'll represent this as our force 2, this weight of the load and the wheelbarrow times distance 2. So the way we are picking our values, take note, it's from the pivot, okay, to where the force is being applied. That is in terms of the distance. So our force 1, we have said this is our force 1. Okay, we don't have any value say there, so we'll just say F1 times distance 1. It should be from the pivot to where this force is being applied. Okay, so from the pivot, okay, this is the line of action, up to the line of action on the other force. So we are going to add the two distances, 0.5 plus 1.5. Okay, which will just give us what in this case? It will just give us a 2. So the distance there is 2 meters equal to, as you can see, I'm not converting my distance. Okay, we are maintaining that. Okay, so 0.5 times 1.5, which will give us a 2. Then force 2, it is this here, the weight of the load and the wheelbarrow, which is 800, times the distance will be from the pivot again to where the 800 is. So from the pivot to the 800, it's right here. Okay, so this is the distance, the 0.5. Okay, So 0.5 in that case. So here we multiply. Okay, so we're going to say F1 times 2, we're going to have 2 F1 equal to 800 multiplying 0.5, which will just give us 400. Then this value divided by 2. Okay, so that we have our force. So our force that we are being asked to find will just be 200 newtons. And that is the final answer there. So that is the force that is required to lift the wheelbarrow in this case. So remember, if you're dealing with a wheelbarrow and you're asked to find any one of these forces, use the principle of moments. So this is a combination. It's a simple machine, but it's a combination of moment and the simple machine as well. Okay, 2 marks there. Then the last question is saying state whether force F, this force here we have just calculated, if it would increase or reduce when handles of the wheelbarrow are made long. So this is the handle of the wheelbarrow. What would happen if you make them longer? Remember the concept of moments. Okay, the longer the distance is from where you're applying force to the pivot, the lesser the force. Okay, so if you extend these handles, it means you are increasing the distance from the pivot to where you can apply your force there. That means this will simplify your way. If that handle becomes longer, then the force you are going to apply will reduce. From 200, it has to reduce. But if you make them shorter, meaning you are reducing the distance from where the force is to the pivot, then you expect someone to apply a lot of force. So in this case, our correct answer here is that the force will reduce. It ends there. That's a 1-mark question. So the force will reduce. Why? It's because when you extend, you are increasing the distance between the force, that is the line of action from the force to the pivot, hence reducing the amount of force that can be applied. Okay, so thank you very much guys for watching up to the end. Don't forget to subscribe and also like, comment and share to your friends. See you in the next video.